podcast host Joe Rogan opening a GETTR account on January 2nd. And since then, the company says it has seen over 1 million users sign up. That includes big names like Fox News host Tucker Carlson, Tulsi Gabbard, Congressman Matt Gaetz, Senator Ron Johnson. I am also there. Rogan made the move. Joining me right now is the CEO of GETTR, Jason Miller. How important is it for GETTR to get somebody like a Joe Rogan to open the door to other big names?
Well, Maria, good morning. It's absolutely huge to have someone like Joe Rogan. Obviously, we saw what happened with Dr. Robert Malone, with Marjorie Taylor Greene, both being permanently kicked off of Twitter. Obviously, last night, we added the great Tucker Carlson. I think what we're seeing right now is this wholesale rejection of big tech, of people saying we have to have alternative platforms that don't censor people for their political beliefs. But I would say that, Maria, with all of these new folks who are joining GETTR, which we're glad to have all of them, I got to say, you were right at the beginning. You were ahead of this trend from the get-go.
Well, because I saw what was happening, Jason, and that is just not American when you have social media censoring information, and then we find out not only are they censoring information, but it was true. They're actually lying to us. Look what happened right before the election when Twitter censored the New York Post because of its exclusive reporting on Hunter Biden. And that situation continues.
Well, you're exactly right, because what we're seeing here is political discrimination, where the big tech social media companies agree with your free speech rights as long as they agree with the policies that you're saying. And it starts off small. It's kind of like the frog in the water that gets hotter and hotter. They take away this person's rights and then take away that person's rights. But then I think President Trump said it best when he said, if they're willing to do it to me, they'll do it to any of you. And now it's almost customary that anyone who has a center or center-right point of view finds a warning label or finds himself in digital jail. I think that any time that we're all being pushed to go with one particular action, I think there should be questions that are raised. That's democratic thought. That's what separates us from the CCP.
Yeah.
It's a real slippery slope, Maria, to once we start taking it away to finding out that we're an authoritarian regime like mainland China.
Let's focus on GETTR for a second. You're hitting some major milestones. You passed the 4 million user mark on Friday. You say GETTR is the fastest growing social media platform in history.
Great thing about GETTR is I've really set the focus from the day one, even before we launched the platform, that I wanted this to truly be a global effort. We have a focus on here is protecting the free speech, but also making sure that it's a safe environment for people to join. So we can always defend people's political free speech and oppose cancel culture.
And for all of those reasons, I joined GETTR right from day one, and I'm posting on GETTR every day. I hope people come to GETTR and follow me. Once again, they overreached on the left and opened a door to new opportunities. We're going to be watching the growth story that is GETTR.